bring your best friend out for like drinks and things like that, and
they're like,
you can feel some angin going on, like you can feel like there's something over here, but you
like
just
a bad vibe.
like a bad vibe.
Hi, I'm Leanna.
And I'm Grace.
Welcome back to another episode of Pillow
Pillow
Talk,
Talk,
where we talk all things relationship.
Yeah.
So if you've got any questions, be sure to comment them down below.
And don't forget to subscribe. So this week, we have someone special from the mind. Is Rozy Khalid. She's a counselor. Hi! Okay, so Rozy, as a counselor, what do you do actually?
Counseling.
Okay, like, are you a couple therapist?
I do individual, couples, family, children.
Okay.
Yeah, so all different kinds.
Okay.
Yeah, all different types of counseling. But I'm trained mainly in family therapy. So even if I do see an individual, my approach is very much around the family system.
An audience actually
Sent in a question.
Yeah,
So,
so
we have it right here. It's hidden under this pillow. The viewer said, "Hey, Likely. My childhood best friend and I have been friends since we were 9. We do everything together. But ever since I got together with my boyfriend, I haven't been able to hang out with my bestie because my BF is jealous of him. All because he's a guy. It doesn't make any sense. I'm with him, not my best friend."
Okay, so today's topic, okay, the main problem, why is my boyfriend jealous with my male best friend?
Why is this person jealous? There's so many factors. So we're looking at growing up. Was there any issues of abandonment? Does he feel he's inadequate? So that's why he gets jealous over someone that he thinks is better than him.
Is him being jealous also a sign of him being overprotective?
You want to ask, why is he being overprotective? Did he go through something bad in the past with previous relationships?
Okay.
Maybe. So previously, maybe he was a very calm, easy-going,
And then the girl
happy-go-lucky
cheated
guy.
on him, right?
Yeah, like multiple
And
times.
then he became the bad guy. Okay,
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that. So maybe
Yeah.
that's the reason why he's overprotective. Or if he comes from a broken family, where
Yeah, he has his
sees
reasons, yeah.
Exactly. I would say these are symptoms.
Oh yeah, we were
Oh,
just
yeah,
gonna
we were
ask.
just gonna
we were
go
just
to
gonna
that,
ask
like,
you.
how
Yeah.
can we
Like,
tell
Yeah, how can we tell
that
if he
he's
doesn't
jealous?
verbally say that he's jealous?
If you grew up with this best friend, right? Like it's
Yeah.
normal to like, you know, you're laughing, you're
Yeah,
like
yeah,
leaning
touchy
on them,
and all
yeah,
that,
like
right?
things
Yeah.
like that. It's normal. Sorry. Okay, so like, but so he doesn't want to say anything because he knows that that he means something to you.
Maybe the fact that he's not talking to you about it is because he knows how much this person means to you, and that's why maybe he feels like he needs to telan it, or he needs to like just suck it in.
it up, yeah.
And like, you know, I have to deal with it myself.
Yeah.
But a relationship is two-person. You know, like you
Yes.
need to ask him, is there something that I can do to make you feel more secure?
We were just gonna ask you
know?
that too.
Oh yeah.
I love how you like reading
Yeah,
our
you're just,
minds.
like reading our minds and going
We
straight
vibing
into
right
it.
here.
I'm a mind reader, guys. I'm a mind reader.
You changed your occupation already.
Oh no, I have this crystal ball
Oh.
going on.
It's like invisible right now.
I'll tell you your future.
Yeah, so how can we make them feel better?
What you guys talk about in that conversation is very important, right? Because you don't want to be talking things on the surface. The thing about couples is that they don't really talk about things. They talk about, everything's okay, yeah, okay.
How's your
And
day?
then
What's
that's it,
like
the end.
surface questions like?
How's your day?
Are you
Is it
okay?
okay?
So we'll start with that, right? And then the person says, yeah, I'm okay. And then you're like, okay.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
the end.
very surface. Yeah.
Okay, but then sometimes when you provoke them, right? Okay, I know something's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. Do you want to talk
Yeah.
about it? And then guys will be like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then when you ask them some more, they'll be like, can you just shut up? And then they'll just walk away. They're very, how do I say, afraid of confrontation.
It's really important that your partner feels safe enough for them to be vulnerable and to actually talk about these things. Like you said, I mean, we all have ego, not just guys,
Yeah.
right? So to bring that ego down, to bring that anger down, he needs to know, or they need to know that they are in a space where they can be vulnerable, and we're not going to attack them when they're vulnerable. So one of the things that you can say, I would say, is, you know, it makes me feel worried that you're like this, and I really want to find out. I really want to understand how you're feeling, or why you're feeling the way you are. right? And is there something that I can do to make you feel better?
Is it wrong if we go out
Without-
with our best friends without telling our partner?
I think we need to be clear here, because are we not telling them because it's something that is not important? Or are we not telling them because we're hiding it from them
Because it's a normal
we're
thing.
worried?
I would think
Yeah.
it's a normal thing because let's say if you're best friends with that person for so long before you got into the relationship, you just go out with them or hang at their place. Sometimes you're like childhood best friends. You know, with childhood best friends, you're usually out at each other's places.
Of course,
You go out,
yeah.
you do things together, you share secrets. So once you get into the relationship with another guy, I would think like it's just a normal routine.
Relationship, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but once if the partner's not happy with you going out, sometimes you just want to tell them. You just go out.
That's going to make the relationship worse. Because what's going to happen is that's not going to help him to build that trust or to feel more secure about you in that relationship.
How would you work things out with your best friend and your boyfriend? You bring
For
them
those who
out.
are going through this, yeah.
Bring them out together.
What do you do? What if things get crick, 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 crick?
I think what's more important is to talk to your partner and ask him what do you want, or how can we
Solve it.
I cannot, just ditch my best friend,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
someone who's
imagine
very
if you're
important
best
to
friend
me.
with someone for 10 years.
Of course.
I would feel like you know me longer than that person.
Yes.
Yeah.
You shouldn't choose that person then. Yeah.
But I think it's also because I have a personal experience as
do
well.
share.
Sure, okay, we're not the bestest of friends, but we were pretty close. And I met this friend of mine overseas, and then I came back here. So it's been like a whole year of us just back and forth texting every week just to update each other on our lives. But at one point, he got a girlfriend. And then he told me, hey, sorry, I couldn't text much recently because my girl's jealous of you. I'm a little sad that we couldn't talk as often, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I respect that. As long as we're still in touch.
At least we're
it's
still
okay.
in touch.
Yeah, we're still in touch.
Yeah, so I'm best friends with this person for like since high school. We're very close. Like there's no limit with us. So we used to study together. We would hang at each other's places. He got into a relationship. And out of nowhere, I realized that I wasn't friends with him anymore on my social media. Why is there a problem of being friends with the opposite sex?
Yeah, I don't think there should be a problem, but there's also a problem if your partner thinks that's a problem. Of course, there are boundaries. I mean,
Of course, yeah,
you know-
we're going to talk about that too.
And especially now when married, you have to have a clear boundary.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't think the opposite sex can be what
Just
you call that?
platonic.
Yes.
Who's more
Yeah,
territorial?
who's more territorial?
I think both are territorial in different ways.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
maybe do it in a more discreet way, maybe.
No, we discreet in front of people and then behind doors when we're back in our bedroom. We're like, who that you hugged just now? She's pretty? Or am I prettier? Who's more pretty?
Why don't you just marry her then?
Oh my god, yeah. Go in, go. Sleep outside. So what about boundaries? You were talking about boundaries just now. Of course, sex is no.
I mean, obviously,
Okay,
yeah.
obviously.
But
is it okay like to lie on the same bed?
to manja.
I think the
Manja,
boundaries
manja.
should also depend on
Right.
the relationship. So, for example, like I hug my guy friends, and my husband's fine with it, right? And these are guy friends who are close to me.
Okay.
My husband's fine with it, and likewise, I'm fine with him hugging another girl who's close to him, right?
Right.
So, I don't think that's an issue. So, our boundary is not that. So, maybe our boundary would be me seeing my ex.
Oh.
That would be a boundary, right?
Okay.
Although this ex has evolved to be my friend,
friend.
something
Seeing him.
happened,
Yeah,
or
okay.
You had a
That's a
history.
history.
yeah, there
Yeah.
was an history. So maybe that is the boundary. So again, it really differs from one couple to another.
What if both of you have already talked it out? So like, oh, this is definitely not cool for me,
Yeah.
and this is cool with me. But you can't come to a solution because
Whoa.
your mindsets just differ.
Oh,
so
then
much.
see me, guys. That's when I come in, right?
That's when you need
That's when
a
I come
counselor.
in. Yeah, because sometimes the conversations, the kind of interactions that the couples have, is probably not helpful. Yeah. So, for example, it's say you're the boyfriend, I'm the girlfriend, and I'll probably say things. I don't like you going out with that girl. Yeah, but I don't like you going out with that guy too.
No.
How is that going to be
Gonna-
productive,
yeah.
right? So I think when it comes to like counseling sessions, what I do usually is I try to facilitate that process and try to go deeper into the underlying meaning.
What if you and your new guy best friend have a common interest that you and your boyfriend
Don't
have?
share. Oh, yeah.
At some point, like the boyfriend would be jealous of it, but he
Yeah.
can't do much.
But
'cause he
here's the
doesn't-
thing, like you shouldn't be sharing your entire life with your boyfriend. So
Okay.
this is A, this is B, right? They're in a relationship, okay? It shouldn't be like that. It
Yeah,
shouldn't
but
be like
I thought
that.
that's what relationship is. You are
No.
one.
No. Have you learn maths, right? The whole subset thing with
1
that
plus 1,
circle,
2.
another circle. No,
Okay.
the one that overlaps.
Okay.
For example, this is me, this is my husband. We love badminton, right? So that's the part where we share together.
Okay.
Okay. The waxing part, he's not gonna join me. Okay, let's be fair.
Okay.
And doing groceries, that's my me time. I still have my me time. He still has his him
Him
time,
time.
right? So there are parts where it doesn't involve him
Right.
in my life, and there are parts where it doesn't involve me in his life, and that way we're still a unique individual.
Right.
So
You're
my-
your own person.
Exactly.
I love this,
Exactly.
really.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
people always say like, oh, your relationship,
Together.
everything is together.
No.
Yeah.
You do things together. So
Yeah.
sometimes you are more inclined to do things with your other
Yeah.
friends.
I think
That's-
couples should be different. So having these differences will allow you to kind of grow.
Yeah, grow as a
Right.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. But only good if you both can work it out, I think.
what can the best friend do make your guy feel better?
Easier.
Because I think guy and guy,
can.
they wouldn't like, okay, FYI, I'm not hitting. They won't say that. So are there any subtle ways that the best friend
Can
can
help to assure.
assure
the boyfriend.
the boyfriend?
You can talk to this person, say, hey, I'm
Talk.
not hitting on her, or they're very subtle. So
Yeah.
you can go for
Yeah.
lepak, for example.
Yeah.
Try to initiate conversations about football or something.
So
something
be best friend
subtle.
with the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Any last
Tips
tips?
for anyone who's
Last
like going through this
tip.
Yeah,
right
what's
now
the first thing that they need to
to
know?
do? Yeah.
Best friend, boyfriend,
It's hard work.
Oh.
to
is-
keep all three? Keeping two?
All
I
three.
mean, you...
no, to even be in a relationship is
Yeah.
hard work.
Yeah, two
but
and then...
yeah, but in any relationship, in any, not even like a non-romantic relationship, in any friendships as well, it's still work. You need to understand each other, but not to a level where you and your partner goes too long.
Yeah.
That requires a bit more work,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rosie, for this whole therapy session today.
Yeah.
I
Therapy
learned
session.
a
This
lot.
FOC therapy.
Because I think both of us can relate to this topic as
Yeah.
well, and I'm sure a lot of you out
A
there.
lot, yeah.
So if you're going through this, we hope you found a solution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and FYI, boyfriends, don't be jealous with our male best friends because at the end of the day, we're with you.
I think we also talked about other points today.
Okay.
So if you're jealous, maybe you can find ways to work it out.
And if you think otherwise, please comment down below whether boyfriends deserve to be jealous or not. Or if you have any other questions
If
that
you're
you
going
want
through
us-
some other things, comment
Yeah.
down below as well.
See ya next week.
Bye.
Bye.